remember the name of it? When you have something squared minus something squared. It is a difference of squares. Difference because it's subtraction sign. Squares because you have one thing squared and another thing squared. So if you have a difference of squares, the factoring is really easy. It's just the first and the last. I mean, you can still think about the first and last. The first ones have to be A. That's the only way to get A squared. The last ones have to be B. That's the only way to get B squared. But in a difference of squares, when you factor it, you get 1 plus and 1 minus. Do you remember what those are called when you have 1 plus and 1 minus? Conjugates. And we use this in our square roots. So we have conjugates. Now, in part B, you see that you have a minus sign. You see you have something squared minus something squared. This is a difference of squares. And we can go to the answer right away. One will have a plus, one will have a minus. What times what gives you 3x plus 4 squared? I'm going to put a little set of brackets here and write 3x plus 4 and 3x plus 4. Hello? Maybe just take that because there's some games on the 14th. Oh, today's the 14th, right? Yeah, this is just change it to the 14th. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I approve. Okay. And then what gives you 2y minus 1? Squared. 2y minus 1 times 2y minus 1. So technically, this is factored, but now in these big brackets, is there anything we can simplify? Well, the 4 minus 1 can be put together, so I'd have 3x plus 2y plus 3. And in this one, 3x minus 2y. And careful here, this minus sign would get distributed, so it's going to be 4 plus 1, giving you plus 5. And I can tell you that if you decided to use the long way, it would be that long I don't think you'd ever finish. I think you would get stuck. But noticing that it's a difference of squares makes this easier. Then we get to part C. In part C, again, I see a difference. I see two things. My head is going towards difference of squares, but when I look at the first one, well, this is a perfect square, but 27 is not. 5 times 5 is not 27, unless you make a mistake. Right? And nothing times nothing is 75. So we can't use a difference of squares because it's not perfect. However, if you look at the two terms, 27 and 75, you might notice there's a common factor. What can divide 27 that also divides 75? 3. So we take out that 3, leaving me with 9 2x minus 3 squared minus 25 y minus 4 squared. Okay? Brain-wise, this expression has two terms. I've underlined them in red. You have to be able to see how many terms you have, so when you're factoring out something common, You're just like, what's in common in both of those underlined red things? There's the 3 in common. And now this 3 would stay out in front. In the inside now, can you see the inside now is a difference of squares? Yes? So I can make the inside bracket, 1 plus, 1 minus. Because 9 is perfectly 3 times 3, and 2x minus 3 squared would be 2x minus 3. So I would have 3 2x minus 3 and 3 2x minus 3. One's plus, one's minus. To get 25, well, that's 5 times 5. And to get y minus 4, that would be y minus 4. So you have 5 and y minus 4 for both of them. Finally, can you simplify anything now? Yes. This 3 would stay out in front. But in the first set of brackets, can you see that you would, if you distribute, and by the time you get to grade 11, it is expected that you can do some mental math in your head. You don't have to show all of your steps. So for example, in this case, can you see that you will get a 6x? Can you see that you will get a plus 5y? And with the numbers, can you see that you have a minus 9 and a minus 20? And you can put those together already in your head to get minus 29. In the second one, again, I would think about this, and I would say, I can see that I have a 6x. I can see that I'm going to have a minus 5y. I'm going to have a minus 9 plus 20 to give me plus 11. Whew. Okay, so the questions that we have, we're going to get some time to work on 12, 13, 14, and from the previous one, 15 and 16. I don't know, 105. Maybe I'll use that.
did this, but I forgot to give you yesterday.
We'll put it in green bin. Thank you, Julie.
Where? I put this.
In the green bin by the door. Well, let's do a double check. See if I put this divided by 1. Okay, so inside is 32. No, inside is 66. Yeah, it works. And then you substitute that.
probably get the. I can down like that. You know a show like that?
Like right after my birthday. Watch
Did
it
you
like
go up
the
as
day
number
before.
from your grandmother? I would just put him seven.
Actually, it's not right.
The dumbest thing I've ever
It was all wrong.
Your car is on everyone else's position. Your
Your
whole team should be.
No way. I love that.
No, but you really didn't get that with him.
But she gives us, she's great for like fire. She's like great fire. Not family fun. Family studies. Yeah. It's still fun. What period do you have family studies?
Yeah, I understand. Be real.
Oh no, I think it's like some volleyball thing going on.
Yay! I didn't fully mark my thing. Do you think I'll take it off? I can only stop it.
You're what? You ended the day too late. You're done.
Such a beauty that I could bring it in.
Bro,
I
you're
forgot
teaching-
you guys did
Your teacher's fat, bro.
That's what it says in power school. My sister's like really creative. I didn't
Like
like
my math teacher.
We all.
like my dad. So not.
I hear these conversations all day.
I did mine.
I know there's a little something in the background here. We need to
Mine's like half done.
we need to
Math
put
is
it-
probably
get
one
to
of
the
the
But
lowest.
yeah.
No, it's not.
Everyone in the divisional fire.
Hey, girl, math history, you're not making it.
Oh, you should do like unicorns and
You
rainbows.
gotta get it over 90 at the end of the semester.
Essentially, you have to like turn it all over an angle for it to actually.
I literally have 48 drops. Alan, did you crack all your answers last time?
On what? You allowed to hand it in. Are you trying to get JR?
I didn't bring it in yesterday. I forgot.
No, sure. He is here today. He is, I saw him.
Well, like I didn't mark them on.
If he doesn't show up, I didn't say we can. I marked mine half of them with X's for going wrong. Or I just left them blank. I didn't know.
If he calls me one. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
tell
isn't
him.
it like a law?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's no,
Yeah, nice water bottle, man.
It's not actually a rule. I don't know why everyone thinks
Come on,
it
it's
is.
gotta
It
be.
No, it's not. And the exact fact that you have to say a statement like it's gotta be is proof that it isn't. Otherwise, people would say it is rather than it's not.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look, the teacher's here now, so there goes your rule.
No, that would be our team.
That's
Real, he needs a
It's
bigger
not the rule at all.
nose.
What happens when a substitute's there? If a sub
Pig
shows
needs a
up.
bigger nose,
It's a
man.
pig.
He needs a bigger nose.
There goes your rule again. You're just making things up.
You need like a big winker.
No, you're right. It is.
No! I didn't even.
There you go, that's what I'm talking about.
My head, actually, not.
It's one of those like fun, unrelated things. So what are we working on?
You're watching now.
Those are not his
No.
You like the up and coming artist or what?
So we just did a unit test.
Yeah.
On. We use it in physics quite a bit, so
Oh, there he is.
just like
Yeah,
regular.
He left. He just walked out.
Like solving triangles.
No, leave it there, what are you doing?
He's gonna scream at me. No.
Yeah,
Bro,
so
you
you
would've kinda, you would've,
just make sure you remember
You
your
could've
trick
made
when you
him
get into
smile.
physics class.
Fine,
Otherwise, your
fine.
physics teacher will be upset.
you could've made it smile.
So
Oh, that's big, big. right there.
Not so much in that sense, but an understanding of primarily sine coast. Like if I give you two sides of triangles that happen all the time in physics, right? If I give you two sides, can you figure out? So like let's say you look at a shadow and you give it two sides, can you give me the angle of elevation?
That's fire, that's fire.
So it's using SOHCAHTOA, but like a physical concept, so vectors for example. So if I'm gonna be driving down the street, that has to go perfectly.
Yeah, leave that
I
there.
might be driving at 30 degrees south of east.
Wait,
Well, what does that mean?
do
How
fish
far
have
north, how
mouths?
far east? You could
Yeah.
use SOHCAHTOA, your sine coast, to figure
You
that out.
think they eat?
Say look right.
You think they eat through their- No, don't put a nose, don't put it, don't put him up, don't put him up.
I call it a
No
flying
mouth?
math. Right, so like I literally call
Watch
it
out, I
physics
saw him
flying
all.
math, because you're taking a bunch of the stuff you
Yeah,
learned
but
in math,
where is
but applying it to actual physical scenarios. So I'll do a whole bunch of stuff, I'm like, oh, jet plane's taking off from a boat, how long does the boat need to be? And then you're using algebra and problems.
I did, okay.
Like
I
weather.
guess I drew that.
Well, yeah, there's also weather.
Mr. JR.
whether you never touch again, same thing with
The
the
bonus,
triangle.
yeah, payable then,
You
yeah.
just, you don't touch it till.
Mr. JR, can you take my
Put a check
video
mark
of
in
the
front of
additional,
everything.
Can I take your what?
the available?
Oh, this is the this is the app.
Do
That's
it.
exactly what it is.
What?
That's what they did.
You were, here, like,
Yeah, the kids tried to lure me into that.
34 more pounds.
Yeah.
So you just come,
I
just
gave
come
up
stand
early.
right here, okay, and we'll take a picture.
Can't tell if I can keep it.
That's
She's
so
gonna do it anyways.
mean.
She's gonna do it anyways.
I don't want
Like-
to.
like that?
This is real,
No,
this is
do it.
like what happened in this
That
moment.
was fine.
This is quite real.
Okay, you have to hold up for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Bro, JR, you're a W. You're a dog.
Okay.
It's real.
He's a
It's
dog.
real.
What I do all the time, we always
Being
take
real.
pictures in front of that.
Such a dog.
3 random questions that you
Yeah.
know the answer to. Average size of a roll go roster plus minus 12.
Yeah, we're at 14 right
Okay. Two reps per game.
now. Yeah. One rep.
One rep for rep.
I'm doing my one. But I checked with you. I asked the rep that was official. I didn't make much more than that.
I have other
So,
tests.
I could probably have gotten an official rep. But not much more. You're just looking at how much money I make at a tournament? Well, it's 500.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lock it, bro, run, lock it. Stick it this way.
I want those grapes. Give them to me, real. I was late.
We'll get them out of the garbage today.
Where's Mr. JR underneath me? It's like an almond with legs. A bird. Ruben, you
It's
should
a cat.
watch your game.
That's a beautiful
What?
bird.
It's a chicken. So loud.
Oh, how do you draw
Our
chicken?
final.
Bro, that's like a duck. That's not a chicken.
No, you
How do you
have
draw
to-
chicken?
We would be
I
like,
don't know, they're
Ruben,
like
the whole
ugly.
property barking and moving.
Don't they have like a
Nah,
weird
the
like?
guys were. You want to
Oh, wait, that's
it.
it. Like,
Add the little thing on the head.
Real.
I thought you
Now
were
it looks like a
live,
chicken.
Yeah, they.
Violet,
They have
it
a
means
mole
that
on
live,
it.
don't mean like.
live. You don't know what that means?
Real, they have like a little droopy
The
like
body
thing
is
hanging
like
on
more
there.
like
Live,
a.
like,
Real. The body's more of like a little.
There's no live. There's the party live.
It's got some nice little.
It's like everyone like.
So like our game, my game.
Yeah, but ours is way more live.
On the theory course.
Uh-huh.
Theory course.
They're way
I
more.
couldn't believe like it's email.
It's so
I literally couldn't even.
The last point should have counted though.
We don't have the theory.
You didn't touch that.
I know.
You had to. You had to add this
I
thing.
know what it is, but here's what I do know.
The fact that it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Real, supposed to be real.
Yeah.
Hey, I was thinking about be real.
Handing posters you have. Real, right?
Oh,
Forgot to do that.
I know.
I don't feel like.
And if you just handed it in yesterday, I haven't marked it over once. I will, and I have the marks on a separate piece of paper. This is Thomas.
Wait, we have to take these?
JR.
Yeah.
Or it's like, whatever you want to do.
It's not the chicken.
Mr.
Why
JR.
am I so proud?
Sasha. Yeah.
Which paper is that you want me to use?
You can use whichever one you like.
Stop.
I probably
Right, if you haven't handed it in, you'll notice there was a 0 in Power School, right? 70 here today?
Yeah, that's good.
Actually, really? Can I say Mark?
So the number one mistake that seemed to happen, I think, is when people measured through their clinometer and looked at the angle, that angle would be the angle, because that angle would be the angle at the top of your triangle, and a lot of people labeled it as the bottom of the triangle. So that, that made your flagpole either too small or too big, depending on the measurement that you used. So that was one thing. The flagpole is about 10 meters or 33 feet tall. Some very, very nice posters. This is Neil. Aaron.
This is great.
Do not put it up in your room at home.
Is this not here? Wait, if you had 100%, do you have marked up on the board?
There's, so this is
Nobody wants to have your birthday.
Yes, I did. So I messed it up, so I really call her. I already have my face.
Really?
I corrected myself, it's neon yellow / green.
Huh?
I literally have that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be too green, but.
Yeah, except for the
Oh.
one.
No, I have that.
That's why I said yellow / green, it's gonna be low.
No, it's the same one.
Can we throw this out?
It's up to you. Okay.
Can you just give it to me?
It's already marked, so it doesn't matter.
And I have, you know, I said there was gonna be 3 that get put up on the bulletin board. I whittled it down to 4 and I couldn't make a decision, so I gave 4 people bonus mark, and there'll be 4 that get up on the board that you see, so.
Wait,
So that
who got on the board?
So, Chris and Ben and Haley and Tyler, congratulations.
So is that SpongeBob? Why do you really do SpongeBob?
Okay. Yeah. So. We'll look for it, Gage.
Okay. If not, I can
Nope.
just like read it.
There's one. No, this is just a blank.
Thank you.
It's like storming.
I laughed
You're
at that,
so
probably gonna
right.
anyway, too.
I'm just not ready.
Already a boutique.
JR, can I get to watch you? Thank you.
Have you guys gone to Brandon yet?
We're not going to Brandon this year.
Is
All right,
there not
let's
a
change seat,
varsity
change
boys
seat.
team in Brandon?
The Brandon tournament was like really early, so didn't think we would be ready.
I think today's a good day to switch seats.
Almost November.
It's a new start. New year. trigonometry is like done now. You know what I mean?
What are you doing, Mr. AR?
I was doing attendance. So I had to look at the seating plan to see when there's an empty desk, who's normally that sits there. And then do the attendance that way.
Who's not here? Juna's not here. Should took his spot.
Our first schedule, you guys can see her. I did too. Did you talk? No? Of all 33 kids in the classroom.
All these people eating treats.
You guys,
Pre-game meal.
I know. You look at them. Right.
You're gonna convince your teacher to come let you watch volleyball?
Yes.
Garbage?
When is it?
Period 6 and part of period 5.
Period 5, I literally have to.
So you can probably go watch.
Yeah.
Starts at 2 o'clock.
What?
I'll probably watch
Volleyball
it,
tournament.
But I have biology and I
Oh,
play
you have
literally
biology?
every.
And if you can convince your period 6 class to come watch.
Wait, is it
Oh,
guys?
this was never. That's why.
I have them in the blind before.
No.
Yeah, that's not.
We'll never.
I have to.
We cannot.
Well, I was on gym period 5.
We
If you have gym period 5, then you'll be able to watch the period 5 one.
Wait, is it guys or girls?
Guys.
I have 80.
Varsity boys.
Hey, Mr. Smith, can we go watch the?
Am I able to take my test?
Right now?
We like
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing?
Tom watches me. I have screening.
And you can use the formula sheet because there's one question from the previous unit.
I wouldn't even mark you out. Wait, that's not right? Yeah.
I have biology. Sorry, I have
Well,
Manny and Brown.
No, I had like a canvas.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's in the top drawer there.
He looked at me and he looked
Yep.
around printing. He goes like this. Like no emotion. So he talks in the same voice.
Yeah. It counts as the same. Oh no, it doesn't, because the test, because on the test, before it gets changed to 100, then it counts as more. You're right.
I tried writing.
Oh, you're on it.
But quiz and this would count the same.
Can't focus.
He will not say
No,
anything.
and then I was sleeping. And then he, our
Oh,
meeting
there's
went
like-
on.
There's like kids at the front of the class like this, and he just does nothing.
Oh.
What page were we on?
We're on page 13.
I love factoring.
Page 13 sucks.
Yes, oh, favorite topic. Sometime for this topic, I get my grade 12 students to come to talk to grade 10 students because they wish that they would have worked harder at factoring in grade 10 because you use it so much in grade 11 and grade 12 that it's like probably the most used skill ever. Did you guys use algebra tiles in grade 9?
Yeah.
Do you remember them?
Not fully.
I'm going to find some.
Oh.
You don't want to show me the picture? No, not yet.
We are mostly going to factor without algetiles, but sometimes it's nice to see things with algetiles because what factoring is doing. There we go, start the video. Oh, I'm still recording.